Hey guys, welcome back to Cybertruck 1. We are here in Dixie National Forest, which is, I guess, about 3 hours from Las Vegas. We were just there last night at the Sphere, or the night before, I should say, at the Sphere. And we came through the western side of Zion National Park, which most people don't even know exists and never go there. It's actually really cool. But here, we're at about 10,000 feet. We boondocked here last night. If you don't know what boondocking is, it's just free camping. There's no, you don't pay any money. There's no bathrooms. It's just pretty down and dirty. Anyway, we got a great little spot here. There's a bunch of deer out here last night. But let me show you what we're doing here. Now, I am still building these truck campers. Cybertruck 1 is going to be building these two campers for the actual bed of the truck. But for now, we're just doing some vault camping. I want to show you how it's done here. And so, first off, there's our cooler. Not sure whether there are, should have investigated this better, but we just got in here yesterday and didn't know. I'm not sure if there are bears here or mountain lions. I would think it's very plausible, but I'm not sure. So we have all our food there away from where we were sleeping. Nothing in the truck and nothing on us. But last night we made a nice dinner right here with the access of the 120 volt outlets. And so here is our spot. So what we've been doing is, first off, I'm 6'1". My wife and I fit in here pretty well. Actually, you fit better than you might think, because this is a full-size 4-inch foam mattress, which is fantastic. I give it an A as far as its comfortability, if that's such a word. And what's even nice about it, since there's no wheel wells on either side of the Cybertruck, you have full space, nothing's blocking you. And unlike a regular bed, if you want to sleep on your side, you can actually put your back against the side of it. So there's a lot more space here. I think if you had a small little kid, you might even get away with it. With 3 people, but 2 is definitely comfortable. Like I said, I'm 6'1", so the bed is technically 6 foot, so I will have to be on a slight angle. It's not that big a deal. Or if you're sleeping on your side, it's no, you're in the like an infant position, it's no big deal. But generally speaking, let me move this stuff here. We'll have the tailgate shut like this. You also see here, I got my 2 bags. We got our security system here. We have our outlet. We got laptops with us. So the entire night you have the accessibility of power. We do have a flashlight, brought some water. This is actually a screen. I won't break it out, but we've made this with some magnets. And actually, if you want to stay all night long with the entire bed open, with the entire tonneau cover open, you can use this and not get any bugs. It'll come over the whole thing, including if you keep the tailgate down. In areas like this where I'm not really sure who's around here or what predators are here, we feel a little bit more comfortable with the tonneau cover closed. So one thing I'll show you here is, generally speaking, what we'll do is, when you do this with your phone from the inside, we'll sleep like this. Basically, you get the tonneau cover, something like this. So, to give you an example, the reason why we came up in the mountains, and the reason why we're at 10,000 feet, is that in Vegas yesterday it was 109 degrees. We were traveling around Utah here. It was about 105, 103. And so when we got up in the mountains here, it was, I'd say, maybe 80s. And at nighttime, I would think somewhere in the 50s. I had to have a sweatshirt on. We were in the sleeping bags. It was cool. So one thing about the back of the tonneau cover, or back of the vault, is you can make heat, of course, with electricity, but you won't have the ability to cool with air conditioning. Unfortunately, I wish that window and that back glass opened up. But that's basically how we'll operate, like this. You won't be able to see that now, because actually you will. When the tonneau cover is completely closed, or mostly closed, you'll be able to see through the glass here. Now we're getting a reflection you can't really see, but you do get ambient light. If you're, say, we did this one night at a service station where there was a Tesla charger and we just parked in the lot. There was light in the parking lot. The light came through, gave you a little bit of ambient lighting on the inside. What else? It's been pretty good. You know, we don't have out here, you have to, bathroom wise is not the greatest option here, although we do have some, we bring our own equipment that can facilitate that if need be. But generally, if you're boondocking, you know, at a rest stop traveling around, it's not too bad. Here's a question. One thing for Wes, I know that you follow me on X and I follow you from Tesla Engineer. When I put this truck on camping mode to level it, it thinks you're using the tent in the back, and so therefore it won't allow you to close the tonneau cover. So obviously that's problematic for us. So you can see here I'm a little bit on the edge of this grade, and so I found a log that ironically was like a ramp, and so I leveled the truck the best we could. I'm actually in off-road mode now. I had to get a little bit of four-wheel in here, nothing too serious, but we're going through some puddles and mud, and so the truck's definitely going to need a little washing when we're done, and it's in off-road high. But anyway, that's essentially it, guys. Last night we laid here for the first couple hours as it was getting dark, maybe around 11 o'clock. We had the tonneau cover completely open. The sky was as clear as this, booming stars with no moon. It was fantastic. So we watched them for a little while, shut the tonneau cover, and spent the night and woke up to a really peaceful scenery here. We haven't seen anyone here. We're sort of by ourselves. I know there's some people camping in the area, but we haven't come across anyone. But anyway, if you thought about doing the vault on your Cybertruck, I think this is the way to do it. We may continue to perfect it a little bit here, and it's still limited space. It's no camper by any means, but you can definitely fake it. And if you're traveling, you know, we don't mind going somewhere and staying in a nice hotel or a nice Airbnb, but sometimes I'm not really keen on getting ripped off for a couple $100 just to stay overnight so you can rest to drive the next day. So and of course things like this, when you can be in nature and listen to the birds and see the animals and just get away for $0 is always a good thing. All right, one thing I forgot to mention. So one thing you of course want to do, since you're operating the tonneau cover at nighttime with your phone, so you always want to make sure, the good thing is you have power here, so you always can keep it charged, but make sure you have it charged. But in the unlikely event your phone dies and now you feel trapped inside the bed, you always have this option. You pull off this little cover, which is super easy. Pull these red handles, that'll undo the tailgate. It flaps down and you're out. All right, guys, that's it for now. Please continue to follow along here at Cybertruck 1. We're going to be doing some other accessories and things and some traveling. And if we do some more interesting camping things, I'll be sure to let you know. But follow along and we'll see you at the next one. Thank you.